Today's reflection is called Accept the Life Given You. Apologize for hurts you've caused. In the story of the prodigal son, the third story of today's gospel, both sons at different times are angry and disrespectful of the very comfortable life their father provides for them. It is quite obvious in the telling and listening this is a very wealthy farmer or herder. In biblical times, if you had coin to waste, sufficient to toss in as the younger son did, and still not suffer the operation, imagine taking half the family business. This would hurt the operations, require belt tightening, etc. But in these times, they would have worked to not ever show and share family issues with the help, the farm or field slaves, and the family and the household help the slaves. They would simply be able to know of the issues because they were up in the midst of the family. The older son is angry and disgruntled, almost in a disingenuous way, because he didn't get to lie with whores or so much as party with his friends. I will bet you it never even so much as entered his head to ask. The cost would have been borne by the people he cared for and loved on the farm, his parents, and the workers who were his friends, and himself as well. But after the fact, he's all bent out of shape because he didn't think of it. Some simply can't have a selfish thought. The younger man didn't ask for the celebration upon his return, but what else do you do when a child counted as among the dead returns? In biblical times, when someone asks for his portion, he is saying, I am leaving you, and I will never return. In the Jewish tradition, they will set a mourning period called Shiva, where, in modern times, all mirrors are covered and all images of the dead one are covered, for us to see a human image that is not alive is to dishonor the spirits, is to be idolatry of that human image. After the 7 days of Shiva, then the family casts off the mourning, but still honors the dead for 1 full year. Upon his return, the younger son attempted an apology. It was, as apologies go, a good try. A proper apology is specific. It names the thing or act for which you are begging forgiveness. An apology accepts full responsibility for the event or act. There's no equivocation or skimming. You did the thing. You are well and truly sorry for having done it. You aren't just sorry because you got caught. An apology never has the word if in it. The word if creates a conditional statement, meaning you are only sorry if they are in the condition you are set. I'm sorry if you were offended. I'm sorry if you were hurt. I'm sorry if you were upset in any way, etc. In other words, you are not sorry at all. As a matter of fact, if they are not offended, hurt, upset, etc., you don't give a damn about them at all. No ifs in an apology ever. As a matter of fact, if you listen to apologies made by politicians and people who are caught in the act, there's always an if. That means they're not sorry. If you listened to Felicity Huffman's apology on Friday, 14 September, it was an apology. An apology offers restitution, recovery, or replacement, some way to make the person whole. You will work for them repairing what you damaged. You will repay for the damage plus work in their church or organization to provide them a benefit. The 5 parts of a proper apology. Apologize and take full responsibility. 2. Name the specific act. 3. Declare the responsibility and list the behaviors. 4. Offer an idea of specific restitution to make them whole, with an opening to their change or alteration of your offer, or a separate offer being made. You will take whatever they suggest, but you make an offer as an opening bid. 5. Apologize again to sum up and close. So a proper apology looks and sounds like this. Marianne, I am so sorry for having ridden my bike through your garden last Thursday night and destroying your beautiful flowers. I know you put a lot of time and money into making those plants beautiful each year, and I was stupid and inconsiderate to ride my bike like that. If you allow me, I will come and remove the damaged plants, give you money to buy replacements, and under your direction, I will plant them. All you will need do is order the new flowers. I know nothing about flowers and would not want to increase the injury by ordering and buying the wrong items. If you'd like to wait until spring to make the call on my labor, I accept that too. I am so very sorry for my actions. I hope you will forgive me some day. That has all 5 parts. 1. I am sorry for having ridden my bike through your garden. 2. Destroying your beautiful flowers. 3. Stupid and inconsiderate to ride my bike. 4. I will come and buy the damaged plant. I will come and remove the damaged plants, give you money to buy replacements, and then plant them. I will have you order the new ones because I don't want to increase the injury by ordering the wrong items, but I will, at your direction, wait till spring to do this. 5. I am so very sorry for my actions. I hope you can forgive me someday. In response, Marianne accepts having the work done the following spring, teaching the young offender about her garden. He assists beyond the garden he destroyed, seeing how much she hurts when she works in the gardens. The act and apology, with forgiveness, create an opening for Christian love. He helps her freely, and she accepts the assistance. They develop a friendship. He develops appreciation for gardening, only hers, because it is of her. She develops a great fondness and love for him, maternal in nature, coaching him in preparation of coming job interviews. She is a job coach in real life, and both rejoicing at his advancing to a higher level of employment and pay than previous. The door was only opened by the honest apology and the Christian forgiveness, by the ability of each being open to the love of Christ working in and through them. Practice this skill. You will trip and fall the first few times, so keep the list of 5 at hand. Many will drop out the number 3 listing the behaviors if it is too painful for the listener, but note it is an included part for the purpose of their knowing you aren't minimizing your behavior, sloughing off and saying, "Oh, it was really nothing though." Practice in front of a mirror out loud before doing it with a human being. Then practice with a trusted friend. Learn how to apologize so your relationships with all persons may be strengthened. You must apologize to God at times. Yes, that apology should follow the 5 steps as well. You don't short God. May the Lord Jesus Christ be with each of you always.